All right, don't know how well the sound is coming through with all this wind, but first video in months and months, and I'm getting ready to show you why. We are back in the water. This is us. But, well, actually, I'll just start out here. We've had a few delays. So this last trip came back down, power cords were smashed, and so they had shorted out a bunch of stuff, had to redo some of the electrical. But the main stall, it has taken 6 months to get this engine work done. So since this is what the boat has looked like, let me zoom out here. In any case, we have been stuck. Parts everywhere. Finally got the oil cooler back done, and most of the engine parts are now done. So what I'm gonna do today is clean up, pop back into this video once this is cleaned up and looking good. And then I'm gonna also do the same with the inside, which the inside actually has some pretty major progress. So I'll show the cabin here right now. Okay, boom, I'm on the inside. So first of all, shout out, buddy. I'm doing this video for you. Actually, for your mom who said to do it for you. But there's like 5 of you that watch these, and not a lot's happened, in case you're wondering why no videos in 6 months. Really, not a lot has happened. So I finally started working on the inside. I've been waiting, frankly, perfectly honest, to make sure we could even get this boat going. Because once we hit so many delays and stalls, timeline, a little bit budget, but mostly timeline, just wanted to make sure. So just now started the inside. I know it's been a long time as far as any like serious upgrades, so let's go through those one at a time. I doubt I'll have time to splice before and afters. So the main upholstery is still the same. What I got to so far is this tabletop. Love that. Super nice white lacquer, nice mahogany around the sides. If I have it before, I can show you what that used to look like. I did this same surface back in the corners. Not sure if that's really showing up yet or not, but just kind of a really high gloss white. So anyway, got those done. Then stain wise, I got those 2 stained darker, going with a 2-tone. So left this because that wood was in great shape, so just refinished that and put a clear coat on it. Not sure if any of that is really showing up in the camera light. Maybe this side will show up better. So now on the kitchen side, we've done quite a bit. So let's start with the cabinets. We just kind of made them black to tie in with the fridge, and there's so much wood trim. I just kept the wood trim like on the handles. Those turned out pretty nice. The wood around the oven, stove, microwave, and then everything else is just a pretty simple black. I really like the way the countertops turned out. Again, not sure how well you can see this in the light. It's kind of a solid surface. It was just straight fiberglass, so refinished all of that. And then up under here, that's all the same. The walls I have not gotten to because it's a different type of Formica. So it's a different type of prime and paint and just process. So I'm getting to that. So don't mind this stuff that's still nasty, but that's the color that everything was, to give you some contrast. And then because I still have to paint that, some of these cut-in lines aren't perfect. If something wasn't perfect, I just let it go because that's getting ready to be white on white, same color. So it's not gonna matter. Then we restained, same thing. Some of these lines aren't perfect. That's because I'm painting this next. So we'll get that cut-in line perfect. I'm just saying that mainly for myself and for anybody out there that's trying to be critical. Overall, I love this. So kept that, just refinished it with a clear coat. Same with the interior there to kind of match that interior. And then the dark trim, which is kind of back to that mahogany, which is a lot of different places on the boat. Kept that to really set it off. Really love how that turned out. Like once all this is white, actually all that will be white, that color white. So I think it'll really pop. That'll look super sharp. Got the mugs here, of course. It's kind of a tradition if you know me. Got those at a local restaurant here with permission, of course. All right, now to the thing that I am most happy to show in this video. Let me shut this just to make it look super pretty. All right, so this used to be the same color as that. So this, I found some leather or pleather. It's a 3-part process, but to make that white, and it's still flexible, it doesn't flake, it keeps its durability. It's almost like dyeing it white, so I love it. So if I back up from over here, you can see the mahogany, the darker finish, kind of like those, and the trim. Mahogany finish there, mahogany finish around the sides, but then on the top, and that white, so that's the white that everything's gonna end up being. If you can contrast it, there's gonna be a mirror and some stuff covering all that. That's horrific. But if you could imagine all of this white, so like the countertops and that color, but then everything, all this crud, all that, yeah. Okay, now to the main centerpiece that I wanted to show off. I am super happy with this bad boy. Polyurethane, it's epoxy, really thick, super shiny. I don't know if it's coming through just how glassy it is. Got the whole Caribbean from Florida all the way down. We're right down here. I don't think that's showing up, but whatever. St. Croix, right around there. The rest of the Caribbean, all in my nice blue little ocean. I love that piece, and it's kind of right out in the middle. So this top lifts up. Got your little champagne cooler glasses. I have not cleaned out the inside of there. Looks like trash, but there we go. So what is done in, like, put a synopsis on it. That's done, countertops done, a backsplash done. Wood trim done, but none of the rest. This completely done. Love it. Basically over here, just the table, love it. Back corners, won't be able to see them very well, but they're cool looking. And then the wood stain here. So like all this leather, same thing, pleather, will be nice and white. So if you can imagine the color of the countertops or the tabletop, all that, it will just pop. Yeah, pretty happy. Anyway, that was this week. The oil cooler's back on, the alternator's back on, most of the belts and hoses. Almost done with the motor according to the engine guy. That's not according to me, I have no idea. He says we have 3 to 5 hours of work left, which would be amazing. That's like actual work hours. So I fly out today, be back down in a couple weeks, and maybe get this thing running. And then on that trip, I'll finish out everything I just pointed to for this cabin area interior. I probably didn't say it, but through there is the master stateroom or bedroom, whatever. Not gonna open that door. Through here, that's the secondary stateroom or second bedroom. Not gonna open that door. Actually, I will, just so you can get an idea. This is how much stuff. Oh my gosh, I wedged the doors together. This is how much just stuff I have piled up. Basically tools, equipment, stuff we're doing next. That's why we keep that shut. Bedroom, I'm just doing laundry today, so everything's off to bed. Get ready to leave, packing up. That's it for now. Buddy, you're welcome. And I will see you guys. Actually, no, let's take a quick walk out here to show you the back deck now that I cleaned it up. It's not clean. It's just neatened up and most of the junk put away. So you kind of come out here, and here we are. These panels are normally all opened up when we're working on the engine down there. All the batteries are ready to go. That's all still opened up because we gotta be able to get to the electrical once we start her. Some of that's resurfaced in another video. Tried out that Eva. But the main thing is, I'm gonna zoom out. We got all this that put down, and then I'm gonna obviously clean it all up. And we're gonna put that same Eva right there. That's called Eva material. We're gonna put that on all of these. So the entire back deck will be that kind of softer wood look. This will all be stained and painted. we'll figure it out. See you in the next one.